Hey there. Before we dive in, tell me, where are you from and where are you watching this story? Drop it in the comments. Now, let's get into today's wild story. Story 1. We were just friends. They had been married for 20 years, but around year 5, things started to shift. His wife got too close with a male coworker. Laughs, inside jokes, coffee breaks. She said it was just friendship. Men and women can be friends, she'd say. He didn't buy it. She didn't quit the job. She didn't end the connection. That stayed with him. Years passed. Now, in their 40s, intimacy faded. She said it was just age. He said it was just distance. He started drinking a little more, especially at work, where he bonded with a fun group of co-workers, including a recently divorced woman. She was older, slimmer, confident, and nothing like his wife anymore. They laughed together, chatted online, and when his wife found the messages, he used her line, "We're just friends." But they weren't. Not for long. He moved in with her, the colleague. She gave him good sex, good wine, and zero arguments. It wasn't love, maybe, but it was fun. His wife? She stopped talking, stopped trying, went out with her girlfriends more. They eventually divorced. He stayed with the other woman, traveled, cooked, laughed, lived. The wife, now over 45, was left behind. The kids stayed neutral. But here's the twist. She found herself again, got therapy, changed her style, met a man even more mature, but young in heart. She remarried. He didn't, but he seemed fine. This story isn't about who cheated first. It's about what happens when no one fights for the fire anymore. Story 2. My best friend's baby. She trusted her best friend. 15 years of friendship. No secrets. No lies. So when her friend asked if her husband could help her buy a car, she said yes. He knows about cars. Go ahead. They even had a kid in elementary school and a mortgage. Life was normal. The friend, single, no kids, no partner, and very lonely. He helped her buy the car, weekends, texts, jokes, even flirty ones. The wife noticed but brushed it off. They're just talking cars, she told herself. Months passed. The friend threw a party to celebrate her new car. And then she kept texting her husband, asking about tires, oil, driving lessons. A year passed, then 2. The friend said she found a boyfriend, then had a baby. 7 years after the car was bought, the wife saw something. The baby's middle name. It was her husband's name, and it was rare. The baby? A copy of her husband. She snapped. She checked his phone, found transfers, found messages, found proof. She invited the friend over, then exploded, screaming, crying, clothes flying out the window. The friend cried, "I didn't mean to destroy anything. I just wanted a child." The husband stood frozen. "Please, I'm sorry. I didn't plan it." He explained later in therapy. "You didn't want another child, but I did." He begged to come back, promised to stay away from the friend, didn't move in with her, just waited. After 4 months of silence, she called him. They made rules, set boundaries, even worked at the same company. He still sends money for the baby, but now it's all transparent. The marriage survived, but only barely. Story 3. Just this one thing. He looks sharp, always in a suit. Good job, good talker. People liked him, but he didn't make much money. He lived in his wife's apartment, a gift from her parents. They had a child, a preschooler. Life was fine, not bad, not amazing, just fine. One day, a coworker told him, "You know that new girl? She loves anal." That stuck in his head. He brought it up at home. She was furious. "Ask me that again," she said, "and I'll throw you out." He didn't ask again, but something changed. He felt powerless, like a guest in his own home, like a man without a say. So he started doing shady work things, just small stuff, then bigger. In 3 years, he secretly saved enough to buy a one-bedroom apartment in his aunt's name. Then he did it. He seduced the girl from work. She said yes. She became his secret. With her, he had everything he wanted in bed, everything his wife refused. He told himself, if other men can have this, why can't I? He started to fall for her, got promoted, took her with him. She became his new world, in bed and at work. Then came the big news. She was pregnant. He went home and asked his wife, "Want another child?" She was almost 40. She said no, so he said it all. "I'm leaving." She begged. She cried, "I'll give you a baby." Too late. He moved out, married the other woman. They moved to a new city, new life. No one knew her past. She depended on him completely. No drama, no fights, just peace. The wife? She raised their son alone. Story 4. Too young to settle. He was just over 50, a quiet man, still working. His kids had moved out. Life was simple, boring even. Then one day, a young woman, half his age, was assigned to share his office. At home, things were stale. No intimacy with his wife for 3 years. Not because of illness, not because of age. She just decided they were done with that part of life. Weekends, she visited the grandkids. He stayed home, tried. She brushed him off. Over time, he stopped trying. Then came the girl at work. He noticed she was funny, bright, lost in her own young world. At first, he just wore new shirts, then a new suit, changed the haircut, traded beer for coffee. She was never flirty. She saw him as a work dad. But when she broke up with her boyfriend, he stepped in, took her to dinner, helped with errands, fixed her car. Months passed. Then a year. One night, it finally happened. They crossed the line. Everything changed. He quit drinking, started jogging, lost weight, smiled more. Then he filed for divorce. His wife exploded, screamed, begged, blamed. But she didn't change, didn't ask why, didn't try. He moved out. His kids? Surprisingly, they liked the young woman, got along, called her by name. The ex-wife felt crushed, betrayed, even by her own children. She said, "Why did everyone leave me?" Later, the man said this, "She decided to grow old. On purpose. I followed. Then I saw a chance to feel alive again. I took it." He added, "I don't regret choosing life. I wanted to live young again, and I did." If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe and check out other crazy stories on the channel. There's always more to uncover.